Coming up, kick the habit without drugs, patches, or any of that stuff. Find out how next. Pills, patches, even hypnotism. There's lots of ways to quit, but you're still smoking. There's a brand new way to snuff out the bad habit. You may never have heard of it. People who've been smoking forever tell us it's virtually foolproof. By the end of the story, you might be a believer too. Here's Fox 5's Lynn Brown.
Can something as simple as this
Ready, hold, again, hold.
actually stop you from doing this? Well, the answer may surprise you.
I probably smoked about 2 packs a day.
For 30 years, Carl was a smoker. His wife begged him to quit. Time and time again, he would try to kick the habit, but would end up right back here.
The more I tried, the more I smoked.
He was so hooked, even when he tried the patch, he ended up with double the nicotine because he would smoke while using it.
Hold.
Carl heard about an alternative new way to quit. He says no one was more skeptical than he was.
I didn't think it was going to work at all. I did not think it was going to work.
But it did work.
I woke up the next morning, and normally the first thing I do is have a cigarette. So out of habit, I lit the cigarette, and I started choking. It was like the first time I ever smoked.
And unbelievably, it only took one treatment.
Put the cigarette down, and I haven't touched a cigarette in a year.
So how is it that someone who's been smoking for 30 years can quit just like that? Well, it's a drug-free natural allergy elimination technique known as NAET. Now, you may ask, why would someone go for an allergy elimination treatment to quit smoking? Well, its creator views tobacco as an allergen.
Everybody who smokes has an allergy to tobacco, and anybody who has an allergy can have it treated.
Dr. John Crandall is a chiropractor with offices in New York and Connecticut. He says he's successfully treated hundreds of patients for allergies using the NAET technique.
I've had a tremendous success treating smokers.
Patients who want to quit are asked to hold tiny vials of allergens like these, while pressure points are treated along the back.
By treating points on the back while someone is holding the allergen allows us to reprogram their body's response to the nicotine.
Bill Giarrusso is a Manhattan investment banker who's been a heavy smoker for decades. This is about how many cigarettes he smokes a day, 1 pack. Multiply that by 30 years, he's already smoked 279,000 cigarettes.
My dad passed away a year ago of lung cancer. I have 2 young children that beg me to stop smoking. I have a wife that begs me to stop smoking, and I've just kind of had it.
Bill's very skeptical about the NAET treatment, but he's desperate to quit.
I am definitely ready to do it.
Dr. Crandall begins working with Bill and does acupressure along select points of his spine.
When we treat the meridian system, we're automatically changing the brain, the chemistry, and the reaction in the body. And it's almost instantaneous.
In other words, Dr. Crandall says he's able to turn off the allergy. If nicotine and tobacco are your allergies, then it turns off your urge to smoke.
Ready, hold.
The doctor claims this technique will also treat and clear basic food allergies, one at a time.
After clearing someone for their allergy to calcium and milk products, not only does their stomach digestion improve, but their cravings for nicotine may also begin to subside. I'm going to check those points that we did at the very beginning.
In this session, Bill's first being treated for his lactose intolerance.
Hold. Okay.
After that allergy was treated, they moved on to the big one.
Let me test you specifically for the smoking and the nicotine.
After about an hour and dozens of allergen vials, Bill's treatment is over. The immediate effect, complete relaxation.
Something was definitely going on with the strength in my arm as he was changing those vials.
Within 24 hours now, his body is going to no longer have this overreaction or have this disturbance to this particular allergen.
I felt something was happening that I really couldn't understand, so I guess I'm kind of leaning towards a believer.
Well, whether he understands it or not, Bill says he hasn't touched a cigarette in 30 days since the treatment. And as for the lactose intolerance, after 3 treatments with Dr. Crandall, that's gone too. I'm Lynn Brown, Fox 5 News.
Dr. Crandall believes this technique can treat a lot of different allergies and can work for absolutely anyone. The only catch? You must be mentally ready to quit. It costs about $90 a session. For more information, log on to our website. It's fox5ny.com.